David Mencer, who is the spokesperson of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, spoke exclusively to CNN News 18 Siddhant Mishra on the first day of the 20-point peace plan's implementation. Listen in to this conversation.
Trump's 20-point peace plan. How does it look like, and what all steps Israel has taken so far?
Well, it's the first part of this deal that within the next 72 hours, all 48 people, hostages, Israelis and non-Israelis as well, must be returned to Israel. 20, as you said, are living, but there are also 28 bodies, unfortunately, that need to be reunited with their families so that they can get a decent Jewish burial. Vision of Prime Minister Netanyahu that had the vision and stuck to his guns. He said those were the three objectives of the war, that all of our hostages should be returned, that Hamas should be destroyed, disarmed, and no longer form a future in Gaza, and that Gaza can't form a threat to Israel again. All of those three objectives have been achieved now with the return, please God, of our hostages. So following from that, this is a sequential deal. If that does indeed come to pass, as all of us here in Israel hope is the case, then we can move on to the next stages.
So, do you really think that that in future Hamas could, refuse accepting these terms mentioned in Trump's plan?
We want the deal to be enforced, meaning people must keep to the deal. If Hamas rearm, if they start to take control over different parts of Gaza, I don't want to talk about negative, seeing into the future in a negative way, but we are, we have no illusions that Israel has overall security control over the Gaza Strip, and that will continue for the foreseeable future.
Can we expect President Trump also to be visiting West Asia soon?
Yes, we hope that's the case. I can't share with you exactly the timetable, but the Prime Minister has made that clear, and the President as well. If he comes, and we hope he comes early next week, that he will be addressing the Knesset, our parliament, our democratic House of Government, has invited President Trump over. And also he will be meeting hostages as well.
In fact, Prime Minister Modi also spoke to Prime Minister Netanyahu, and there were reports in Israeli media that Prime Minister Netanyahu paused his security cabinet meet just to answer call of Prime Minister Modi.
There was a cabinet meeting, there was a government meeting, there was lots of military discussions, but the Prime Minister did pause his day to take a call from Prime Minister Modi, because we are so grateful for that consistent support. And I'll tell you what the two leaders have in common. They've got vision. They don't let themselves be pushed off track by the winds which constantly buffet, which weaker leaders wouldn't be able to tolerate. Prime Minister Netanyahu had a vision of getting our people home, of ending this war when Hamas were defeated, and that Gaza can no longer form a threat to this country. And that is precisely what he has done. And the Israeli people recognize him for that. And we're extremely grateful here in Israel for the friendship of Prime Minister Modi and the overwhelming majority of Indians as well.